Whispers. It was supposed to be a peaceful camping trip. Normal voice. Just me, my girlfriend Sarah, and the quiet woods of East Tennessee. We'd reserved Lot 21 at Cedar Bluff Campground in Hampton. Sighs. A decision that still haunts me to this day. Cedar Bluff sits nestled in the Appalachian Mountains, where the mist rolls thick through ancient hemlocks and the Watauga River whispers secrets older than memory. We arrived on a Friday evening in late October. The ranger who checked us in, I'll never forget the look on his face when he saw our lot number. Deeper voice. Lot 21, he muttered, avoiding eye contact. Y'all be careful out there. I laughed it off. Sarah squeezed my hand nervously. We drove down the winding gravel road, passing empty campsites. So many empty sites. Until we reached the very last one. Lot 21. The sun was setting fast. Blood orange light filtered through the trees as we set up our tent. That's when I noticed them. The scratches, deep gouges in the wooden picnic table, like something had clawed desperately at the surface. And the fire ring, it was filled with ashes, but nobody had camped here in weeks, according to the ranger. Sarah felt it first, that sensation of being watched. We both did. The woods around us had gone completely silent. No birds, no crickets, nothing. Whispers. Maybe we should leave, she whispered. But I convinced her to stay. Sighs. God, I wish I hadn't. Darkness came quickly in those mountains. We built a fire, trying to push back the oppressive blackness that surrounded our small circle of light. That's when we heard it. Whispers. Footsteps. Normal voice. Slow, deliberate footsteps circling our campsite. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I grabbed my flashlight and swept it across the tree line. Nothing. But the footsteps continued, just beyond the reach of our firelight. Around and around and around. Then they stopped, nervous. Sarah grabbed my arm, her fingernails digging into my skin. Whispers. Do you smell that? She gasped. Normal voice. Smoke. Thick, acrid smoke, but not from our campfire. This was different. It smelled like burning hair, burning flesh. The temperature dropped. I could see my breath. It was October, but it hadn't been cold until now. Whispers, fearful. That's when we saw her. Pause, then slowly. A woman stood at the edge of our campsite, pale, impossibly pale. Her clothes were scorched and tattered, hanging off her skeletal frame. But it was her eyes. Scared, oh God, her eyes, empty sockets that somehow still stared directly at us. She raised one charred hand and pointed at our tent. Suddenly loud and scared, Sarah screamed! The fire exploded upward in a column of green flame, then died instantly, plunging us into absolute darkness. Panicked, breathing heavily, we ran. Blind, stumbling, crashing through the woods. Branches tore at our faces. Behind us we could hear it. A sound like nothing I've ever heard. Scared. A wail that turned my blood to ice. Pain, rage, sorrow, all mixed into one inhuman shriek. The thing followed us. We could hear it breathing, rasping, getting closer. I don't remember how we made it to the car, but somehow we did. I fumbled with the keys, hands shaking so badly I could barely get them in the ignition. Sarah was sobbing, looking back toward Lot 21, frantic. "Drive!" she screamed. "Drive!" Calmer, but still shaken. We tore out of that campground, doing 60 on a gravel road. We didn't stop until we reached the highway. Didn't stop until we saw other cars, other people, civilization. The next morning, I called the campground office. A different ranger answered. Imitating ranger, confused. Lot 21? She said quietly. That site's been closed for years. There must be some mistake. My voice. But we reserved it online, I insisted. We stayed there last night. A long pause. Ranger voice, serious. Sir, Lot 21 hasn't been available for reservation since 1996, after the incident. My voice, fearful. What incident? Pause. My blood ran cold. Another pause. Then, whispers. Barely a whisper. The fire. A woman died there. Camper knocked over a lantern in the middle of the night. She burned alive, trapped in her tent while her husband desperately tried to save her. They say you can still hear her screaming on quiet nights. Sighs deeply. We left our tent, our camping gear, everything at that site. I don't care. Nothing could make me go back. Sometimes, late at night, I wake up smelling smoke. Sarah does too. Whispers, "We don't talk about it." Normal voice, warning tone. If you ever find yourself camping in East Tennessee, in the mountains near Hampton, and you see a sign for Lot 21 at Cedar Bluff Campground, pause, then whispers ominously, "Keep driving. Some places aren't meant for the living."